Good evening. You can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayanan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Thursday marks first day of Ramadan in Bahrain. Civil Service Bureau issued instructions on working hours during Ramadan. NPRA announced new conditions for e-passport photo. Jail and deportation for residents and employers assisting visa violators in Saudi. Powerful earthquake killed at least 13 in Afghanistan and Pakistan. News in detail. Thursday marks first day of Ramadan in Bahrain. The Moon Sighting Committee has announced that Thursday, March 23rd will be the first day of the holy month of Ramadan in Bahrain, based on the sighting of the crescent in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The panel met yesterday evening at the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs headquarters and said that it had not received any testimonies. On the occasion, the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs extended congratulations to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, members of the royal family, the people of Bahrain, as well as the Arab and Islamic nations, wishing all of them many happy returns. Civil Service Bureau issued instructions on working hours during Ramadan. Following the circular issued by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, and Article 19 of the Civil Service Law promulgated by Decree Law 48 of 2010, the Civil Service Bureau issued instructions on working hours during the holy month of Ramadan this year. In this regard, Civil Service Bureau President Ahmad Sayed Al Sayed said that the official working hours during the holy month of Ramadan will be from 8 am to 2 pm for employees working according to the regular working hours, reducing the weekly working hours to 30 for employees working 36 hours per week. He added that for employees working on extended hours, official duty hours during the holy month of Ramadan will be 33 hours and a half from the 8 am to 2:45 pm from Sunday to Wednesday, and from 8 am to 2:30 pm on Thursday. Regarding the flexible system, he said the maximum number of flexible hours for staff working in accordance with the system will not exceed 1 hour per day in all normal, long and special working hours. Therefore, employees will complete the flexible hours after the completion of their basic hours. Regarding employees whose jobs require working over the reduced working hours, he said that they will be compensated for overtime according to the overtime policy adopted by Civil Service Bureau. Nationality Passports and Residence Affairs announced new conditions for e-passport photo. The Nationality Passports and Residence Affairs announced on Tuesday new conditions for the photo of the e-passport. The conditions include that the image size must be 32.5 mm into 33 mm, 3:4 aspect ratio, and have uniform lighting with no shadows, glare or flash reflections. In addition, the image must not be altered in any way and must be colored with pure white background. More details about the image can be found on the NPRA website www.npra.government.bh. The NPRA started receiving e-passport issuance applications on March 20th via the NPRA website, the government e-portal, or visiting the service centers at the security complex in Muharraq and Isa town after making appointments via the Mawawid app. Supreme Council for Environment launched pilot phase of Chemical Materials Management System. The Supreme Council for Environment has affirmed its keenness to continue developing policies and programs that regulate the protection of the environment and preserve its resources to enhance the Kingdom's commitment to all regional and international environmental treaties and programs that it has signed, by using modern technology in organizing environmental monitoring and assessment processes. The stances were made during the workshop Chemistry organized by the Supreme Council for Environment in the presence of 500 participants from various governmental and private agencies and civil society institutions related to chemicals. LMRA conducted 4 joint inspection campaigns in capital and Muharraq governorates. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority conducted 4 joint inspection campaigns in the capital governorate and Muharraq governorate on several shops and work sites. The campaigns resulted in reporting violations related to the labour market and residency laws. The cases were referred for legal action. LMRE noted that a joint inspection campaign was conducted in the capital governorate in coordination with the Nationality, Passports and Residence Affairs and the governorate's respective police directorate. The other inspection campaigns were undertaken in the capital governorate and Muharraq governorate in coordination with the General Directorate of Crime Detection and Forensic Evidence of the Ministry of Interior. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. Bahrain teams up with Massachusetts Institute of Technology to boost natural pearl industry through technology. Bahrain is on a mission to revitalize its pearl sector with the help of engineers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. The leading US university is involved in a 3-year collaboration with the Bahrain Institute for Pearls and Gemstones, a gemological laboratory that specializes in the testing and study of natural pearls. This project will seek to establish a natural pearls area of origin and method of growth to uniquely identify it and ensure traceability from seed to consumer, said Noura Jamshid, Chief Executive at Bahrain Institute for Pearls and Gemstones. It will help distinguish highly prized natural pearls from human-produced cultured pearls. The project will use machine learning to automate pearl classification, allowing researchers to investigate techniques to create a unique identifier associated with an individual pearl. Jail and deportation for residents and employers assisting visa violators in Saudi. The government of Saudi Arabia has warned residents and employers in the country against helping those that do not have valid visas. Saudi Press Agency has put out the announcement from the Public Security Authority urging residents to avoid employing, housing or assisting violators of visas in any way. Anybody that assists a violator in any manner will be subject to a fine of Saudi Riyal 100,000 and will be imprisoned for 6 months. They will also be deported after they serve their sentence. Any employer that has hired an individual who does not meet appropriate visa requirements will have to pay a fine of up to Saudi Riyal 100,000 and will be sentenced to prison for 6 months. Aside from that, they will be banned from recruiting for a period of 6 months. Any self-employed person that does not meet the visa requirements will be fined up to Saudi Riyal 50,000 and will be sentenced to jail for up to 6 months. The person will also be deported from the country. Saudi, UAE and Qatar announced Ramadan to begin on Thursday. The Ramadan crescent moon was not sighted in Saudi Arabia on Tuesday evening, meaning the holy month will officially begin on Thursday instead of Wednesday. Ramadan in the United Arab Emirates will also begin on Thursday, State Press Agency reported. Qatar also announced the Thursday, March 23rd as the first day of the holy month of Ramadan. Subsequently, fasting will start on Thursday. The moon sighting committees announced the crescent moon, which signals the start of a month in the Islamic Hijri calendar, was not sighted on Tuesday, March 21st night. Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center confirms successful lunar orbit insertion by Rashid rover. The Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center announced the successful lunar orbit insertion by Rashid rover, the first Emirati rover to land on the surface of the moon. The rover is now just one step away from making history. The iSpace lander carrying Rashid rover performed its first lunar orbit insertion maneuver in accordance with the mission operation plan at 5:24 a.m. UAE time on March 21st under the direction of lander engineers. After a controlled burn from the lander's main propulsion system lasting several minutes, the maneuver was successfully completed. The insertion into lunar orbit is an important step towards the upcoming milestones of the Rashid rover, beginning with the remaining 5 subsystem checks, according to Emirates news agency. Powerful earthquake killed at least 13 in Afghanistan and Pakistan. The death toll from a strong earthquake that struck northeast Afghanistan on Tuesday could rise much higher, authorities warned Wednesday, after tremors were felt in several major Pakistani cities as far away as the Indian capital New Delhi. At least 13 people have been confirmed dead so far after the 6.5 magnitude quake sent residents fleeing from their homes in towns across northern Afghanistan and Pakistan as it damaged buildings and triggered landslides. The epicenter registered 40 kilometers southeast of the Afghan town of Jurham in the Hindu Kush mountain range at 187.6 kilometers deep. The United States Geological Survey reported in Afghanistan at least 4 people were killed and 70 others injured in affected areas across the country, but the number of fatalities may climb as search and rescue teams reach more affected villages. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayanan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.